The Argentines claiming that he was taken out in the air. Disastrous kick from Hugo Southwell, then knocked forward by the Scots and knocked forward, fortunately for Scotland there, with Argentina with plenty of options out wide. In the middle by Argentina. Schelzo has stayed down.
Time off.
And the time goes off once more.
2 minutes substitution.
There is going to be a change made here. Scott Lawson coming in to replace Ross Ford. Well, Ross Ford made his own bit of history today by becoming the top cap winner for Kelso Rugby Club, along with the legendary John Jeffrey. And naturally, unless he's to suffer a debilitating injury that rules him out for the rest of his career, he should overtake the great man the next time he runs out for Scotland. Argentina, of course, have another international coming up in just a week's time against France.
Okay, we go. Shoulders. Yeah. Open. Thank you.
The French humiliated by South Africa a week ago. The scrummage is collapsed. Who will be penalised here?
Okay. No. Stay up.
Alan Dickinson alongside Moray Lowe and Scott Lawson in the new front row for Scotland for the concluding 12 minutes here. Delayed put in by Argentina, but in the end they do get it in there, but it's hoofed forward. And now, what is the decision here by Christophe Bordeaux?
9 blue, number 9, substitution.
My player's going to come on for Scotland. Well, Andy Robinson did say that he was going to reward Rory Lawson for his great form at the end of the season for Gloucester. His reward has been 2 starting berths in the Scottish side against Argentina. On both occasions, when he's gone off the pitch, Scotland have been in the lead. Last week, Mike Blair saw them home to victory. Can he do the same here? Just over 10 minutes to go here in De Plata. The ball in from Figueroa as Argentina are looking for momentum. The ball at the feet of Fernandez Lob, and the ball comes out and Scotland steal it. And this is an opportunity perhaps for the backs to exploit. Max Evans with the kick ahead. Martin Rodriguez was deep. It's a rather wasteful kick from him, and Hugo Southwell had a ton of time to find his spot, and he takes play back up to the halfway line. It's just the big question that remains for me about Martin Rodriguez in this Argentinian lineup selection. What to do with the ball in hand remains questionable. There is going to be another change made here. Nick DeLuca comes on to replace Max Evans. A surprising move that perhaps by Scotland. Max Evans has defended admirably. Nick DeLuca has 8 minutes of tackling lying ahead of him. Argentina managed to come up with the ball once again. Ronquero is driven backwards though, and a great tackle once again from John Barkley. The Argentines get the ball and try and get some forward momentum through Campos up to halfway. Figueroa with a sniping little run and a good fly hack ahead, and that looked as though it was knocked forward. Christophe Bordeaux elects that it was knocked backwards, but the ball is put then straight into touch. Well, after the let-off that Hugo Southwell had of not knocking the ball forward, to then put the ball straight into touch with the kick is unforgivable. And the pressure ramped up a notch on the Scots here as Creevy prepares to take the line out for Argentina. Decent ball, tapped down beautifully from Caritha, now out wide. It was Carvalho. The Argentines come to a halt there, and Schelzo has been warned again and again. And on that occasion he is penalised. Christophe Bordeaux is not pleased. and penalised him. So, number 3 from Argentina, who is Martin Scelso, is penalised for an obstruction, and Dan Parks has the penalty kick. A couple of Scots, including Kelly Brown, asking Christophe Berdo what the time was and how long was left, and Christophe Berdo said, well, it's there on the clock for you to see, so just play to that and you'll be fine.
Thank you.
Scotland have the majority of their replacements already used. They have under 10 minutes to go. Line out to the front, taken by Kelly Brown, and he manages to wriggle free of the attentions of the Argentine pack, and Scotland have a good opportunity here just to soak up some phases of play and retain possession by keeping it tight. Mike Blair going into Scott Lawson. Blair again looks to his forwards. Kelly Brown this time carries it forward. Any form of score here for Scotland with under 9 minutes left on the clock will be the perfect outcome from this particular passage of attacking play. The best possession really that Scotland have enjoyed in this half. Scott Lawson bundles forward, goes very low indeed, as does his tackler. Now Kelly Brown manages to gain some momentum for the Scots. Mike Blair marshalling his troops to great effect. Now John Barclay sets the ball again. It's clean ball, they're not going anywhere, but this won't concern the Scots as long as they can retain possession. Now carried forward by Alistair Skrokos. Mike Blair wants this quickly. Scott Lawson again. He needs support from Scott McLeod. Blair is there, and it's a penalty conceded by Argentina. Calm down is the word from Jim Hamilton. No doubt that Stan Parks will go for goal. And those points I was talking about that the Scots needed to amass on this particular foray forward look as though they could come into fruition. It is a very kickable chance for Parks. He's missed 2 so far today. One of those he'll be disappointed with, the other one from distance less so. He has had problems with his place kicking, and Christophe Berdo just pointing out to Rodrigo Roncero that he should probably keep himself quiet, because otherwise it'd be 10 yards taken and there could be another yellow card shown, of course, which would reduce the Argentinians to 14 men for the remainder of this international. Dan Parks with a hugely important kick here for Scotland. It'll move them 4 points clear. It'll mean a drop goal for Argentina, can't win it. He strikes it true, and Parks increases the lead back up to 4 points. First points